Good morning, YouTube. So this is day 2 after we started running our battery desulfator. And let me give you a little bit of history. These batteries were purchased in 2014 by a friend of mine. He never equalized them, and I'm not really sure that over the last 4 or 5 months he has properly charged them. So he brought it to us. They were in really sad state. There was a lot of corrosion, a lot of dirt. The batteries at one point had run out of distilled water, and he topped them up and brought them to me to do an equalization charge. So we ran it through the charge process first time. It took us about 3 days because it's been very cloudy, and during the day we have a lot of loads going through the system. And over the last 2.5 weeks, NEPA has not been in on this property. So we've counted on using our 2 kilowatts in panels to try to charge the batteries. Well, went through the first equalization charge, and the next day the batteries crashed on us. So what did that do? That showed us that there was a lot of empty space, or a lot of air, that's the best way to describe it, that we need to remove and fill it back with capacity. So that is a layman's, that's me trying to simplify what's going on. But basically what happens is the battery developed false capacity. And when you charge it charges very quickly, but when you put a load on it, it discharges very fast. And I'm going to use a multimeter, and I'm going to read the voltage of each battery for you so you see what I'm talking about. Some are under 11 volts, and most of them are somewhere between 11.5 and 12 volts. So let me show you what I'm talking about. And we'll start with this one. That was the one that was giving us problems initially before we put the battery desulfator on it. So we've been running the battery desulfator on it, and so far so good. We ran the battery desulfator exclusively on this one, and then when I went to get the readings from it, this one looked like it was doing well. Okay, this is not possible. That is 6.9, 10, 10, 50, 10, 71. You know what? Let's do this the easy way. Oops, sorry, just dropped my battery desulfator in the shader. So let's use the battery desulfator, and we'll check the voltage on each battery. Okay? So this one is connected to that one. So here we go. So here is our negative, and here is our positive. And this battery is at 1191, 1193. The second one is at 1160. So this one is at 1160. So we'll move our battery desulfator to the next battery. And this next one here is at, let me see what it's at. This next one here is at 1156. So it tells you we've lost quite a bit of capacity overnight, considering the batteries were fully charged and all I have on it is a freezer and a fan. And then this one is at 1042. Okay, so 1053, 11, 11, 11. So we're going to run the desulfator. So the manufacturer of the desulfator battery extra says you should run a couple of cycles, discharge, recharge, discharge, recharge. So we're going to let these batteries come down as low as they can, at least not too low to damage them, and then we'll charge them again. I'm going to run another equalization charge today, and we'll keep doing this every day to update you as to the progress of how we recover these batteries. But we didn't realize how stressed they were until we started putting them through their paces. So again, this is Christopher Owasanya, also known as Dr. Solar, coming to you from AWPS Renewable Energy in Lagos. Thank you. Have a wonderful